What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at another video from Kendra G. And, this particular video, this woman is looking for a man that makes over 100K. And apparently, Kendra challenges this woman at every turn. But let's see what happens.
It's 3 a.m. It's so late. I try to keep my word. Honestly, I shouldn't even promise y'all a show tonight. I really shouldn't have. I really shouldn't. Keep your word. What's your name, babe?
Carrie,
Carrie, where you calling us from?
calling from Atlantic City. Well, I'm in Jersey, South Jersey, but I'm
South
at a
Jersey.
casino.
How old are you?
41,
41. Do you have any kids?
2,
2 kids. Oh, you're at the casino right now.
right.
How old are
I'm
your kids?
22 and 18.
Wipe your phone off for me.
But what? My phone off. Wait.
Yes.
Here. We
Are
good?
your kids by the same? That's better. Are your kids by the same guy?
No, my first is 22. She's by my high school sweetheart, and my second is by my ex-husband.
Okay. When's your birthday,
Yeah.
Carrie?
3 weeks exactly, April 9th.
So is that an Aries?
Yes.
All right. And what do you do for a living?
I'm an RN. I'm a travel nurse.
A RN travel nurse. She's in South Jersey, 41,
Yeah.
RN travel nurse, 2 kids, 28, 18, is Aries. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for a man that is for me. I don't want a man that's for everybody. I need somebody that's like, stop blowing the smoke on me. Look, she over here vaping is blowing this damn smoke on me. I need a man. I need a man that's for me. You know what I mean? I don't like a man that everybody knows. So I need somebody that's honest, somebody God fearing, somebody that's, that's marriage minded. I was married before, so I want somebody that's, you know what I mean? Like, just really like about to be like just me and him in our own little world, doing our own little thing with no drama.
Okay. What's some deal breakers for you?
Smoking weed every day, smoking cigarettes, dishonesty. I don't want to die bod because I don't have a bomb bod. You know what I mean? So,
Why are you calling from a casino? Why are you calling from a casino out with your friend looking for a man and y'all both look bummy? Like you have eyelashes on, no makeup in a casino. You full of bad decisions. Married once, divorced, and you got 2 kids by 2 different men. Okay.
yeah, like somebody that's like, I just don't want no bullshit, Kendra.
Okay. Can he have kids already?
He can have kids. They got to be grown kids.
What's the
Like
age? What's the youngest?
15.
Oh, excuse me, 15. Do they
Right.
gotta be in South Jersey?
No, I like to travel.
Okay. How much money the man gotta make?
Over 100,000.
Over 100K?
Yeah. Is that too?
Over 100K for a baby mama of 2. A RN. And that looks like this. Who's gonna tell her? Who is gonna tell her?
Much to ask for shit. I make good money, so he got to make good money. So together we will make great money.
Here's the thing, and women get mad when I say this. It's not too much
Say
to
it.
not too much to ask for. It's just that the man that makes 100K doesn't care about your money and he has a lot of options.
Right.
So he has to be a man that desires you. And not saying that there's not a man that makes 100K that doesn't desire you, right?
Right.
But does he desire you and only you? Are you open to an open relationship?
No, I want my own man. That's
Okay.
gonna want me.
That's just
No, I want my own man. That's
okay.
gonna want me.
So you want a man that's making over 100K to only want you. You didn't even stay married to your ex-husband, so why the hell would a man actually want to just be with you? And that's an honest question. I ain't even trying to be an asshole about it. What would make you worthwhile for a man to come in and date you?
That's just gonna want you. Did you have? When's the last time you've been in that dynamic?
What dynamic?
The old man that wanted you.
My last relationship was 4 months ago
Why did it end?
because he, because he was on some bullshit.
So he didn't want you then. He wanted something else too then.
No, he wanted a fucking allowance, and I was like, "Bitch, I'm not your mother."
So
Right?
he
Because
wanted
he
you to
saw.
pay him.
Right? He wanted me to pay for dick, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
So he didn't want you genuinely. He wanted your money. You stupid ass. You stupid, man. He just wanted your money. He wanted an allowance. You didn't want to pay him. So that in turn means that he did not want you. You've never had a man that actually wanted you unless he was your husband. Unless your husband, other than your husband. No man truly wanted you and desired you. So therefore, ma'am, you are one out of how many? One man wanted you and married you, and y'all got divorced. So don't expect somebody that's making over 100K to come in and magically want to just be with you and only you. That ain't how this works.
Right?
So you make 100K yourself?
I make over 100K. Yes.
That's the unfortunate problem you have.
Right.
Because
Right. So when you date a man that makes less than what you're making, then it becomes a problem. He sees what you're making. He thinks that, you know what I mean? Oh, she got money, so whatever. But I'm not. I ain't never paid for dick, Kendra. Never.
It ain't about him seeing the amount of money that you make and him wanting you to pay him. It's not about that. It's about the fact of the matter is that you have a stink ass attitude. You look like you got a stink ass attitude, and by the way that you're expressing yourself right now, you have a stink attitude. So he wanted you to pay him to deal with you while he was clapping your cheeks and he was getting some paper for it. Technically he was a gigolo if you want to be completely honest. But I ain't about to say nothing much more about that. But the thing is, ma'am, you didn't want to pay for the dick because you think that you command the same respect and the same sexual marketplace value as you did when you was in your 20s. Nobody wants to deal with you. Sorry, you're not you're not worth it.
Gonna pay for dick.
Oh
So
no, I'm not. Listen, here's the deal. I'm not telling you to pay for penis either. To be clear, right?
right.
I'm not telling you to be. I'm not telling you to pay for penis. I had a very emotional conversation about the data in which I learned. Right. So I'm not a relationship expert. I'm not a therapist. All I am is a professional journalist that hosts a dating show that I've been hosting for 2 years now. And with the data that I learned, it's more difficult for women to find a man that makes that amount of money to be faithful. You
Right.
can potentially date a guy that's gonna make what you have and more, but if you ain't, but more than likely, he might want to sleep with other women. So then you
Right.
have to ask your question. You have to ask yourself the question: would you tolerate that? Then you might find a guy that will be faithful, treat you great, but he may not make as much as you. Does
Right.
that matter to you more? He can be faithful, but he's not going to make as much. So
Right.
the unfortunate thing, and I say this because the type of black man you will want, I'm assuming you want to date a black man, right?
It really doesn't matter. I mean, I'm
Oh, okay.
Jamaican.
You're open?
Right. No, I mean I'm open. I'm Jamaican, so like being relatable to a man in the Caribbean is very important to me. But I'm not like I wouldn't be like, oh no, I wouldn't want to date a white man. Like it's not, you know what I mean? It's not a deal breaker for me dating a white man. I've dated white men before.
Hold on. You're an RN. So you're working around high profile doctors all the time. You said you've dated white men before. You say you've dated black men. Of course you have. So being in a relationship is, you said being, what did you say? Hold on.
Like, being relatable to a man in the Caribbean is very important to me.
Being related to a man is very important to you. So you said that you dated white men. You didn't get married to any white men. I'm assuming you got married to a black man and you had another child. So you've had men that did not choose you except for one. That's the way you gotta look at that. Look at this like, out of everybody she's dated, only one said, you know what, I want to marry her, and had a child with her. Meanwhile, she had a whole other kid from another guy that was her childhood sweetheart. So you're telling me that you still, in the back of your mind, believe that you are the woman that this man wants, or you're the woman that men want. Meanwhile, your life has proven that you are not that woman.
But I'm not, like, I wouldn't be like, oh no, I wouldn't want to date a white man. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not a deal breaker for me dating a white man. I've dated white men before. Um, about the money situation, like, if he's willing to do what needs to be done, I don't mind helping somebody. Like, I'm a nurturer, so I don't mind helping somebody. But if he wants to feel entitled to what I have, because I do have everything, I don't need a man necessarily for anything. I've always made more than the men that I've dated, because I've always been a go-getter, you know what I mean? So I find that when I date men that make less money than I do, like, they feel entitled to what I have, which I don't appreciate, because you didn't get me to where I'm at this point. So when I'm dating somebody, I want somebody that's gonna build with me, even though I'm already built.
If you're already built, then you don't need nobody to build with you. But your same logic could be also used for a man that's making 50, 60, 60K. You said that you want somebody to build with, although you're built. Maybe that man is saying, I want somebody that I can build with, but you're setting a value, a cash value on that man, and it's eliminating him out of the dating pool that you've selected. So that means to tell me that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You just saying words to make you sound good.
I don't mind helping somebody.
So real quick, you're a beautiful
Yes.
girl. I'm assuming you dated men that made over $100,000, right?
I've dated millionaires, right?
Okay, so why did those relationships work? What was the challenges you had with dating millionaires?
They were too busy,
Okay.
right?
And
Hold on. So they was too busy. So a man that's making millions of dollars was too busy. So what about a man that's making 100K is too busy? It's gonna be the same story. So you want a man that's making 100K, but him not to be too busy for you. Okay.
were they sleeping with other women too?
No, I find that they just didn't have time. They were too busy making money.
But you still want a man that is going to be in that way.
I need him to do both.
Have you ever found that?
That's why I'm here.
He doesn't exist.
If you just said that you haven't found both, that's why you're here. So that means that tells me that you need to lower your standards, ma'am. You can't get both. Both does not exist in this plane for you.
He
Because
can.
a man that makes a lot of money is going to be a busy man.
He
How
can
else
be
is he
here.
going to make a lot of money and not be busy?
Kendra, I make good money and I'm not always busy. You
You're
make
not a
time.
man.
You are a nurse. If a man is running a business or running a multi-million-dollar company, he's going to be busy all the time. Y'all think just because you make a certain amount of money that the man should have the same amount of free time you have. You are a travel nurse. That tells me that you're not a nurse you're not being you're not when the time you're off, that means you could be months between contracts. You're a travel nurse. You're not as busy as a man that's making millions of dollars.
Right, but you make time for what you want to make time for.
Has that happened?
Don't do that. That's
I
why
ain't
I'm
doing
here.
that. Listen, I'm trying to ask you a question because my thing is you know this already. You make a certain amount of money. You told me you dated millionaire men.
Right.
Don't try to change the wheel.
No.
What you gotta decide is what are you willing to accept, right? If you want a millionaire man or a man that makes a certain amount of money, certain things come with that. So
Right.
if you want to accept that, then go that way. There's no judgment, but don't ask for the millionaire man to act like the guy that makes 50K. They're
Right.
different people. The
I'm
50K guy might be faithful, but then he wants money from you. You don't like that either, right? And I
right,
get that. I'm
but
not
I'm
saying you should like that. What I'm trying to challenge you to do is be honest with what you have experienced. I'm
positive.
not telling you anything that you haven't experienced yourself.
Right. I'm not looking for a millionaire man though.
So what are you looking for a man that makes your amount of money?
Right.
But
I
I
want
feel
a
like you
man.
dated that. But I feel like you've dated that man
Right.
too.
I want a man that's motivated.
Okay.
Right.
So money doesn't.
You want a man that's motivated. That means that he's going to be busy trying to build his own shit. How in the hell does this ever make sense to these women? Hell, I'm about to be busy as shit running 2 platforms. And also, I'm about to be busy trying to build up a damn robotics company. Like, that's my goals. But, bitch, no.
Doesn't matter no more.
What's that? No. It does matter because I like to do things. I like, you know what I mean? I like to go out. I like to travel. And
So
traveling
a
is
man
not
that's gonna
to
be there for you, regardless if you doesn't have the money, isn't important.
say that again.
So if a man is gonna be there for you, but he doesn't have the money you make, is that important to you?
If we're dating and it's just me and him, I don't mind helping my man. That's not a problem for me.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Carrie?
4 months ago.
So why did that end?
It ended because he wanted what I had.
He made less money than you, right?
Right. And
Okay, so that was the deal breaker.
right, he kind of felt like he was entitled to the money that I had, which if you were being a good man, you shouldn't have to ask for what I have because it would just be given to you.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Right.
Can you have kids?
Yes.
You can have kids.
Yes.
You don't want no more kids, right?
No.
Okay. All right, Carrie. This is Carrie. What's the age range you want to date now?
35 to 50.
35 to 50. This is Carrie, South Jersey, 41, is an RN traveling nurse. She has 2 kids, 28, 18. Are you done with having kids?
Yeah. No, my kids are 22 and 18.
22.
22 and
Oh,
18,
22.
yes.
I apologize.
Right.
22 and 18. Same dad?
No, my daughter's with my high school sweetheart. My son is with my ex-husband.
Oh, you was married. When did you get
Yes.
divorced?
I got divorced in 2011.
Okay. All right. And then she's an Aries. Okay. Why do you think you're single, Carrie?
I think I'm single because I'm a little picky. I'm very straightforward. I don't take a lot of bullshit. I'm very loyal, sometimes to a fault. But you know what I mean? Like if I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. If I'm not, then I'm just not. So that's it. Like I'm very honest, sometimes brutally honest. And a lot of men can't take that.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm just a very nurturing person. Like I said, if I am for you, I'm absolutely for you. I'm very loyal, very committed. And I'm, like I said, I've been a wife before. I like to be a wife. I like to be just me and him in our own little world.
Notice how all these women say that they're loyal, but they never prove themselves to be loyal. I just wanted to see if you guys caught that too. They're loyal, but they're not loyal.
You know, it's just us. And who don't want a Jamaican girl? Like, why not? We cook, we love. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Good stuff. Anybody that's ever had a Jamaican woman, like they know what it is. He said, "I'm not a true Jamaican." What does that even mean?
I think you're a true Jamaican.
Listen, Kendra. Me tell you something that Jamaican. Tell anybody where I chat about me and a real Jamaican. Tell them go suck out their mama straight. Right. Suck your mother. That's what I said. Simple as that. So whoever is talking about, oh, she's not a real Jamaican. No. Right. Like, seriously? Why am I not a real Jamaican? Because I'm single? What does that even mean? I saw somebody said, oh, Jamaican women like money. I don't like anybody's money because I have my own. I don't need anybody's money.
Then why did you mention money as your deal breaker? Goofy as hell.
I
I'm
know you
on
don't
here.
utilize money.
Right. I'm on here because I just don't want to be single. And I'm like, oh, I like Kendra's show. I'm like, so let me get on. Why not? And I was happy that you was on in the middle of the night. So I was like, here we go. You know what I mean? Like, why not? But these people, I'm going to have to read these comments and comment, like, after.
No, listen. And I apologize if I'm coming hard on you, but I think after
You're
like
not. You're not. I like your questions because it brings clarification. It's fine.
well, I
It's
just
not a
think
problem.
women. I think women in general, and something I had to learn myself too is
Right.
you gotta start. The unfortunate thing is this: in hosting this show, when a guy comes on that makes a certain amount of money and is attractive, he hits me the next day and says, "Kendra, I had 2,000 women hit me up." So if a guy has 2,000 women, he gonna pick what he want. He gonna get exactly what he want. If he got
Right.
2,000 women. Now I am a girl's girl. I have plenty of women up here who I think are beautiful, educated, well spoken, quality women. They don't ever hit me and say, I had 2,000 men hit me up. It's a different ballgame. So I just feel like sometimes the type of guy that you as yourself would date, when you make it about money, you change the ball game. I think you should make it about character, because I think the character of a guy should be more important to you, and y'all can build together and
Right.
you can help make him make that money. But when you lead with the money, you're leading with something that you told me yourself. You told me yourself you dated these type of men and it never worked out in a long-term situation.
Right.
So maybe at this moment, money shouldn't be the first thing. It should be about the character of a guy. And that's something that you should focus on. If you
Understandable.
want companionship,
Right. Right. Understandable. That's understandable.
that's all I'm saying.
Right.
And I just want,
That's understandable.
and I know that everyone's saying, I don't want no broke guy. Okay, so don't have a broke guy. Have a rich guy you're going to share. Like, what do you want me to do? Do y'all not see what's happening? All the rich
Right.
men know. All the rich men know every woman wants them. You think because you have a degree, he's only gonna sleep with you? Are you silly?
Right. Never.
He's gonna
Never.
sleep with plenty of women. And there's no judgment. I'm just saying, whatever you decide you want, accept it. Don't
Right.
try to change him to make him something that you know he's not gonna be. I think you're awesome, but I'm also a
Thank you.
person that doesn't
Right.
have a penis, right? Most women are
You
gonna
don't
think you're
matter.
awesome. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? I think you're
Right.
awesome. I think you're beautiful. I think you're great. I think any guy that has you is lucky. But I'm not a guy. I'm not a person with a penis.
Right.
I'm a girl with a vagina. So I'm gonna salute you because you're a female. What we gotta start having real talk conversation with is, if we're all these things, why don't these guys settle down then? Why are they not looking at the things the way we're looking at it?
Right.
Okay, but I appreciate you. Let's give
Well,
your IG. Anybody that disagrees, you're welcome to come on. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. You can definitely come on and share your opinion. But in the meantime, let's get your IG. What's your IG, boo?
it's Jamaican chocolate. It's JAMAICAN.
J A I
Yeah.
JAMAICANCHOCLT.
CLT.
Girl, I've been drinking. Forgive me.
Right. Me too. Yo, somebody said die alone. Bitch, you gonna
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that shit either. You're not gonna die alone. I feel like you are a person that has a full life and you have people in your life. You told me you have two children. Hello? I don't
So I think it actually cut off after that. Oh yeah, it did. But yeah, this chick thinks that she's beyond what anybody else would consider to be a good woman. Now, I'm not saying she's a bad woman. I'm not saying she's an ugly woman. I'm just simply saying this woman believes that she's the bee's knees that men want. And what she doesn't realize is there's a lot more competition out there for women that are not single. I mean, women that are single and younger than her. So what she's gonna have to realize is the men that she's trying to get, those men are gonna choose somebody that's a lot younger than her. So regardless of what she says, she's gonna be in for a rude awakening. That's all I'm saying. But in the meantime, guys, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, and Spotify.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.